Then shop as usual in store or online. The average Ibotta user earns $150 a year. Download the free app or browser extension and start earning cash back today. Ibotta, cash back made easy. Ibotta is a proud sponsor of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Entergy works for the moments you live for. The joy.
Buries it for three.
The heart.
Here's your boy.
The wonder.
And if we do this, our robot should...
At Entergy, we're dedicated to powering each moment, today and for future generations. We're leading the way with a cleaner, more reliable grid to power every day. Because these moments matter.
Your graduating class.
We power life. Entergy.
This radio presentation of the New Orleans Pelicans is brought to you by Chevron, the human energy company. Cox, bringing us closer. Energy, we power life. Ibotta, cash back made easy. And by AmeriHealth Caritas, care is the heart of our work. Here's Todd Graffanini.
All right, here we go, baby. Pelicans and Lakers from downtown New Orleans. Places filling up rapidly down in the den. Our own Aaron Summers. Hey, Aaron.
There's a lot of energy in here tonight, and we're going to need it. Brandon Ingram's back in the lineup. Larry Nance, who's been powering through his own ankle injury, said he's absolutely playing, despite being a little limited on Sunday. Nance and V.I., they're former Lakers, and Nance said that this one absolutely means more to him. He said it's personal because he played against these guys. He said, if I draw the assignment of D'Lo, then, it's going to get real. He's looking forward to that one.
All right, yeah, tell you what. Going up against D'Angelo Russell right now, it is going to get real because he is playing outstanding basketball. Again, the Lakers are a much different team than we saw pre-trade deadline. Pelicans in the red statement edition uniforms tonight. Pelicans in white across the chest, white numerals front and back. Gold and blue trim down the sides. Lakers in the classic gold tops, bottoms, forum blue. Lakers across the chest. That's purple. That's what they just call it. But purple numerals front and back. Jonas Valanciunas, Anthony Davis in the center circle as James Williams tosses it up in the air. Jonas wins the tip, and the Pelicans will have the basketball moving right to left on your radio dial and mobile device. Valanciunas, top of the key. Anthony Davis is on him. Jump feed to Murphy. Left wing three. That's a little too strong. No hesitation there by Trey.
And there shouldn't be.
No, there shouldn't. The rebound, Vanderbilt. I don't care how many he puts up tonight.
Look, and I don't care. And I don't care from how deep.
Would have liked for it to gone in though. Now Russell. Get a pick from Davis. Now floated down low to AD. He catches it over Jonas and lays it in and one. That is not the way to start.
He is just a matchup terror when he's engaged and healthy.
And think of how close it came for Jonas to deflecting that pass. Yeah. And not only did he not deflect it, he picks up his first foul 35 seconds in.
And you mentioned AD guarding Jonas. Well, he's playing the 5, which he loathed to do. Makes the free throw 3-0. He loathed to do when he was here and really has not liked doing it in his entire career.
And McCollum weaves through triple team, bounce feed. Tried to get Jonas trailing the play, and it's off at Davis's shin, out of bounds, baseline right. Good idea. McCollum had 11 assists in that win against Portland back on Sunday night.
Just really, until the end, a clean game by the Pelicans.
Now Jonas take a right wing three. That's too strong, and there's Jared Vanderbilt for his second rebound. 3-0 Lakers. We are nearly a minute in. Russell, one-on-one with Herb, goes between the legs, get the Vanderbilt right corner. He's going to drive into the paint, kick it to Davis, left corner three, 6-0.
Anthony Davis shooting 26% from three this season.
Man, throw out everything.
Yeah.
When he's in this building, throw out all those numbers. McCollum misses the mid-range, and it's taken by Davis. A less than ideal start. Up the floor, Russell. Pop a deep three. Too strong. Wow, that was online. Rebound, Herb Jones. Up the floor, McCollum. Oh, he had Trey.
Missed him.
Now Jonas wide open. They're leaving him alone, and he bricked another three. And that's going to continue. As long as he's missing threes, it's basically going to be on 5-on-4. Boy, Vanderbilt traveled. They didn't call it. Front court, Beasley. Now Davis. One-on-one with Jonas. Pop a 20-footer below the arc, and it's 8-0. As a matter of fact, Anthony Davis has all 8 points.
Yeah,
You want to start again?
Yeah, he wants to extract as much revenge as he possibly can against this team.
So Davis is 3 for 3 and 1 for 1 beyond the arc and a free throw. Pels can't make a shot. Ingram, right corner, Herb for 3. Nope. Rebound, tipped and taken by Vanderbilt. Somebody hit the reset button. Brown, right block, up top. 3-ball, Beasley. Yes, sir.
It's going to be a TO. Got to be.
11-0. So you've spotted the Lakers 11 points. This is what I was afraid of. McCollum. Dish to Jonas. He traveled. They didn't call it. He blew the layup anyway.
Yeah, AD crossed his face right at the last second and got him off step.
So our fans are still on their feet. As we get an interception with Ingram. Bad pass from Brown. Ingram chests it, and that's deflected and stolen by Brown. 7 possessions for New Orleans and not 1 point. Davis, right of the lane. Get it to Brown. Swing it around. Russell for 3. Yep.
Well, that starts with the double team on Anthony Davis. He swings the basketball. Swing, wide open left wing jumper by D'Angelo Russell. 14 nada. Pels giving up 3 of 4 from 3-point range right now.
2 touchdowns, 2 extra points. 8:54 to go. First quarter. You heard the score. 14-0 LA on the Pelicans Radio Network.
It's time for tip-off with basketball in the Bet Rivers Sportsbook app. Bet same-game parlays where you can combine different bets from the same game for even bigger payouts and more action. Add our award-winning customer service, and it's nothing but net. Bet Rivers Sportsbook app and basketball. It's a whole new game.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
Craving something flavorful? Replace that bloated burrito feeling with Smoothie King's new Power Meal Smoothies. With 3 delicious flavors like cinnamon banana, blueberry raspberry, and spinach pineapple, you can fill up on flavor, not calories. Each meal replacement smoothie is packed with 20 grams of protein, 7 grams of fiber, and 23 vitamins and minerals, all under 350 calories with 0 grams of added sugar. So next time you want something flavorful, swap fast food for a Power Meal Smoothie. Order today on the Smoothie King app. Smoothie King, the official smoothie of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Don't put off getting your oil change, New Orleans. Take 5 Oil Change, a proud partner of the Pelicans, is faster than you think. There's no appointment needed and no waiting room. Yep, you heard that correctly. Take 5 is so fast, you don't even have to get out of your car. You can take advantage of Take 5's fast, friendly, and simple service at any of their locations across Louisiana. And remember, at Take 5, you stay in your car because they're faster than you think. That means you won't even have time to show off your 3-point shot.
Hi, I'm Bob Walsh. And I'm Bill Kenny. When Bill and I began Gulf Coast Office Products 45 years ago, we hardly dreamed it would become the largest locally owned copier and printer distributor in Louisiana.
We've done that with hard work and great people, but also with the help of terrific partners like the team at USIS MMA. For years, they've handled all our insurance and employee benefits with great products and superb service.
That's the same success formula we've used.
Right, Bob. That's why we're proud to recommend USIS MMA to everyone. They're just great people.
Brandon Ingram. Prince of the mid-range. Pure for Brandon Ingram.
That thing is just as soft as a careless whisper.
6'9" forward.
Buried it! Nothing but net for Brandon Ingram.
Now back to New Orleans Pelicans basketball.
Oh, B.I. Oh, my.
Grab your friends, enjoy Friends Night Out 1 week from today, Tuesday, March 21st. Friends Night Out packages include your ticket plus concession credits for 2 beverages and chips. Head over to pelicans.com/ticket offers for more details. Pels trail 14-0. Yes, that's correct. 8:40 to go, first quarter. Pels haven't made a shot. Lakers are 5 for 6. Ingram got a pick by Jonas, drives underneath the free throw line, fouled by Vanderbilt, throws it up for good measure, and 1.
Oh, that's nice to see him get that call because a lot of times Jarrett Vanderbilt is allowed to play him really physical. So if he plays through it and plays that way, able to give him the pump fake and with the strength to get it in, that's going to help this team.
Talking to John Ireland, the voice of the Lakers on the radio, Vanderbilt does have a propensity to get in foul trouble. That would help dramatically tonight.
Yes, it would. Yes,
Again,
it would.
he does an outstanding job defensively, usually on Ingram, and that's going back to when he was in Minnesota.
Herb, yeah.
That was
He was
literally
begging to pick that one up. He should have picked it up on the inbound pass, and he was all over D'Angelo Russell. He's basically begging to pick up that foul.
picked up the foul in the center circle.
At midcourt, the foul you do not want to commit.
So Herb with the cheap one, 14-3. We kicked the field goal. 8:15 to go, first quarter. Davis already has 8 points. He's going to drive right by Jonas and dunk it. I mean,
Jonas played him for the handoff, and AD simply kept alive the dribble and went left and dunked it.
so Anthony Davis on pace to score 70 tonight. He's already got 10. Ingram, kick it to Herb, left wing 3. That's too strong. Volleyball by Vanderbilt, taken by Ingram. That was a break. Now BI for 3 left wing. That hit the right side of the glass.
Woo.
Bells are 0 for 6 from 3, 1 for 9 from the floor. Russell at the nail, floated up with the left hand, too strong. That hit the glass, and the rebound to Jonas Valanciunas. 16-3 Los Angeles. 7:30 to go, first quarter. McCollum had it tipped by Vanderbilt, got it back. I am seeing a lot of the game we saw right before the All-Star break right now. It better change. Jonas right-hand hook, got it. In the lane.
He'll be able to post up against Anthony Davis. He'll be able to get position. Now, Anthony Davis, a supreme shot blocker, so he might lay off and see if he can catch a couple on the way up. But Jonas will be able to get position.
Well, Davis bumped by McCollum.
Yeah.
And throws it up. No, but a foul on CJ. Davis, little ginger Lee, flexing his left leg. He was...
Look, folks don't pay no attention to that. He's always gingerly.
He was...
CJ did get his stuff in there. He did get his stuff in.
He was listed as probable on the injury report yesterday with a right foot stress injury.
When you see the Pelicans on the schedule for the Lakers and Anthony Davis, put down 1,000% going.
So Davis makes the free throw. He's got 11 of their 17 points. We've got 7:05 left first quarter. I mean, the fans haven't even settled in yet as Larry Nance has checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Second free throw good. Well, Davis hasn't missed other than that.
Yeah. I mean, AD is a tough cover for anybody, but especially for Jonas, because he can take him on the perimeter and he can drive past it.
Ingram, get it to Trey. Pop a right wing 3. Thank you very much, Trey Murphy.
Keep cooking, young man.
Keep cooking. 9 threes on Sunday night. First one tonight.
Really economical. 13 of 20 for his 41.
Now Beasley tried a tough bounce pass. It was deflected by Nance, and it goes right back to Beasley. Then goes baseline. Somehow found Russell. Get it to Brown. Right side 3. No good. That was actually pretty good defense. Rebound by Ingram.
That's really nice.
Ingram traveled. He got away with it. Got it to CJ. Drives in off the glass. No. He thought Davis was going to block his shot. Ball on the deck. And thankfully, as Brown hit the deck, saved it from going out of bounds near side. He was lying down on the sideline. But so far, the bounces are not going the Pelicans' way. Even though you were in position defensively there a couple times, and they're throwing passes underneath the baseline, hitting the net, and they're finding their players.
Well, we saw a lot of that with OKC.
Yes.
Where it felt like every 50-50 went their way.
Inbound McCollum, 3 ball left corner, no. And the Pelicans are now 1 for 8 from distance. Now Beasley pop a 3 left side. Yep.
That's why he's there.
Beasley just connected with his 201st three-pointer of the season. Ingram drives in, stripped by Brown, taken by Davis. Get it to Russell. 3 ball on the way. Front iron no good. Rebound AD. And wave off the bucket. Fouls on the floor.
But the Lakers look like a really, really fresh, bouncy, hungry team right now. And it's easy to say that when you're 7 of 11 from the field, but they look a step quicker.
I shudder to think if the Pels don't come back in this game as Austin Reeves checks in for the Lakers, he'll get Davis at the nail, pop a mid-range, and he can't miss. literally can't miss. He is 5 for 5 from the floor. He's got 14 points. 23-8. 5:35 to go first quarter. But I shudder to hear Willie Green again saying our team didn't come out with energy tonight.
I hope not.
I mean, seriously. Herb for 3 left of the top. Good.
Yeah, last thing we want to hear is for him to have to say something like that at this juncture against this team where you are in the standings.
I mean, this game means so much. Reeves, get it to Beasley. It's 23-11. Beasley got a pick from AD. Hook pass up top. Reeves, he is wide open for 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound Ingram, look out behind you. Vanderbilt just picked his pocket.
Well, nobody warns him.
Now, show and go. Brown, boy, looked like he got fouled by
there's
Nance.
no doubt he got fouled.
Larry
Pull
got
up,
it.
Trey.
There's Trey, right wing 3, deep and bricked. Long rebound to Reeves. I would have gotten the crowd back into it. Reeves lost it. Steal Herb, get it to Nance, chest it up the floor. McCollum.
Trey right behind him.
Pop a 3. That's another brick. And the rebound to Reeves. So, unfortunately, I think we shot the 19 threes. We're going to have to make that up the next 3 games, evidently.
You don't go 19 for 40 every night. That's tough.
Brown for 3, good.
Unless you're the Lakers right now,
Right
who are
corner.
5 of 9, it seems. They might be headed for 19 to 40.
26-11. Just trying to bury the lead here because the Pels are getting smoked here early.
Yeah, and they're getting wide open looks, Graham.
Now Nance, ooh, that's not his game. No. Above the left elbow, 16-footer, back iron, rebound Davis. Euro, oh, nice pick to the pocket by Nance, taken by Murphy. Murphy lost it by Beasley on a steal. Up the floor, Reeves blows by Herb, kick it out to Brown, extra pass, Beasley for 3. Off the heel, Ingram outfights Reeves for the rebound. 3:35 left first quarter, what has been basically forgettable. England, mid-range, nope. Rebound Anthony Davis, up the floor Vanderbilt. Good job by Nance to get back. Anthony Davis has 14 points, 5 rebounds already, and Beasley hits another 3.
I mean, they simply can't miss.
Yeah, and this game is now 29-11 Los Angeles as Willie Green takes his second time out of the first quarter. We've got 3:22 left in said first quarter. We'll take a break on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Asking your best whiskey or green beer. Whatever you're drinking this St. Patty's Day, raise a glass and bring Sirius XM to the party. Hear more than 5 hours of rollicking pub songs from Dropkick Murphys, Flogging Molly, and more. You choose your poison, and we'll do all the rest to keep you singing. Well, as long as you can stand. The essential Irish pub anthems. Find them now on the SXM app. Whiskey or green beer. Whatever you're drinking this St. Patty's Day, raise a glass and bring Sirius XM to the party. Hear more than 5 hours of rollicking pub songs from Dropkick Murphys, Flogging Molly, and more. You choose your poison, and we'll do all the rest to keep you singing. Well, as long as you can stand. The essential Irish pub anthems. Find them now on the SXM app.
The NFL clock is ticking towards the start of a new league year. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern.
Touchdown! Jimmy Garoppolo!
And NFL Radio is with you every step of the way with the latest news and transactions for all 32 teams.
I am going to enjoy this free agency process.
Find out which players will be signing deals with your favorite team in hopes of bringing home the Lombardi Trophy.
You are a contender for the Super Bowl.
Follow Free Agency on NFL Radio, Channel 88, and the SXM app.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year, Sam Mitchell, every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
From goal-scoring marvels
Let's go with the hat trick!
to midfield maestros,
What a stunning goal from Kevin De Bruyne!
budding superstars,
Vinicius, the man, arise!
and international icons, all eyeing Europe's most coveted trophy. Follow their journey to UEFA Champions League knockout stage. Hear all the top matches on SiriusXM FC 157 and streaming on the SXM app.
29-11, 3:22 left to go in the first quarter of play. And as soon as that timeout hit, Garrett Temple got the guys together on the bench and was talking to them about what he's seen on the court. He's using a lot of hand motions, talking pretty directly to Brandon Ingram about some defense that he was thinking would work better. So we'll see if they can make some adjustments here and close the gap a little bit, guys.
All right, thanks, Aaron, because adjustments are needed in a large way. Lakers are 10 of 17 from the floor, 58.8%, 6 of 11 from 3. And just flip basically those numbers for the Pels, who are 4 of 18 and 2 of 11.
Yeah, those threes are wide open looks for the Lakers.
McCollum for 3, left wing.
That'll
is
help.
Good. Over Troy Brown. All right, Pels have made substitutions.
Oh, we saw this team score 74, the Pelicans, in the first half on Sunday. So it's in there.
Josh Richardson, Najee Marshall have come in. Davis, mid-range. Hey, he missed one. Confetti and champagne. Rebound, Najee, 29-14. CJ, little stutter step drive. Kick it to the trailing Herb. He got bumped by Hachimura. He throws it up. It got a lot of rim, some glass, and down, and one.
The basketball instincts of Herbert Jones. Makes the weak side cut, which always works. I can't remember a time I haven't seen it work before. Got to get open. Makes the catch and the tough finish.
Herb is playing really his best basketball of the season, and it's not just scoring. He is dishing, he is rebounding, and as you mentioned, he is really slashing, and that is just helping him tremendously on the offensive end as he knocks the free throw down.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice when he gets you 12, 14, 15, but his presence is so much bigger than the points.
All right, calm down, JD. Wenyen Gabriel's in the ball game for the Lakers. That's JD's guy. Schroeder's in. Dennis Schroeder.
Wenyen Chamberlain.
Get it out long to Austin Reeves as it's wholesale changes for the Lakers. Reeves got free. Three-pointer at the buzzer. Yeah, don't again.
He gets the screen. I think it's Josh Richardson who goes over the top of the screen.
You play defense for about 22 and a half seconds.
Yeah, and you just can't get to it.
Richardson tries to answer for 3 up top and does so.
Okay, now Josh Richardson is a really good defender. I don't think he'll be beat by the same kind of play.
Reeves has 13 or more points in 4 straight games, so he has become a scorer for them. Dennis Schroeder, baseline, mid-range, no good. Tapped by Najee to CJ McCollum. We're running the break. CJ drives on D'Lo, lays it in off the window with a right hand.
Smart play. Goes after D'Lo's body, and D'Lo can't get in position to block that shot or challenge it.
90 seconds left first quarter. Pels have trimmed it to 10. Reeves weaves through and a reach in. Surrounded by 3 red jerseys, and he's going to go to the free throw line.
Just bailed him out. Larry Nance is in good position, but he reached and grabbed his wrist.
So Austin Reeves, who's now averaging 11.2 points per game. This is his 51st game of the season. Yeah, again.
Larry and Najee grabbed it. Take your pick.
Free throw in and out. All right, Trey Murphy in, Herb out. Jones has played 10 minutes, 6 points. Trey, 9 minutes, and hit that 3. He has taken 3 threes, made 1. He shot the first one, I mean, as soon as he touched it on the opening possession. But he's got to keep shooting the ball.
Yeah.
Pels are 4 of 13.
He has that latitude because he can make those shots.
Now Nansen will give and go to
Schroeder
McCollum.
grabbing it.
Nope. Left corner 3 is an air ball.
He should have taken that one. He was off balance because Schroeder grabbed him. He never regained his balance.
Now pick and pop. Reeves for 3. Boy, it went up and down. They didn't call it. Russell for 3. Hit it up top. So D'Angelo Russell, now 6 points. He is 2 of 4 from distance. Richardson got a pick from Nance. Pops a free throw line jumper. No. Tipped up and in by Larry, who was really streaking in from just below the free throw line. 36-24.
Ankle looked good on that one.
Now Wenyen. Kick it to Hachimura. Stutter step. Powers into the paint. Throws it up off the glass. No. Rebound Nance.
5-on-4 if you push it.
It's 4-on-4. Nance is still in the backcourt. Now skip pass. Touch to Trey. Right corner 3. Unfortunately, no good again. And the rebound, Russell. And again, it's just consistency. Russell, 3 ball. That guy's consistent.
I'm telling you, he's something. He's something. It's hard to get him off rhythm it's hard to speed him up. I guess if you double team him and get it out of his hands, that's one way to do it.
So shot clock off. It's a 39-point first quarter for the Lakers. Pels trail by 15. Cut it to 10. McCollum one-on-one with Wenyon with 5. Now with 3.
Got to shoot it now.
Richardson for 3. Air ball. That'll do it for the first quarter. Pels trail by 15. We head to quarter number 2. 39-24 Lakers on the Pelicans Radio Network.
SeatGeek's the ticketing app for fans like the sideline shot caller.
Come on, boys, pick up the pace.
SeatGeek got him a great deal on seats right near the action, so when he yells,
"What are you doing? Block him!"
you can be absolutely sure the players heard him. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Turn a loss into a win at BetMGM, an authorized gaming partner of the NBA. Just place a single first basket score prop bet on any NBA game. If your bet loses, you'll receive up to $25 back in bonus bets. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. 21 years of age or older to wager. Louisiana only. New and existing customer offer. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. First online real money wager only. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable bonus bets. Bonus bets expire 7 days from issuance. Please gamble responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700 in partnership with Sam's Shreveport Casino.
The NBA is going OFF. Listen, I got all the facts to back it all up. 30 teams after one dream, 24 seconds to make magic with The Rock. 7-footers raining deep threes. 2 guards dunking and leaving you in shock. And first-year hoopers balling with ease. All that, all the time, all around the league. And the NBA isn't leaving anyone behind. The NBA season continues on ABC, ESPN, and TNT.
This is what we live for. This is what we worked hard for.
You're listening to Pelicans basketball
You gotta fight.
on the New Orleans Pelicans Radio Network.
Come show off your kicks on Sneaker Showcase night at the Smoothie King Center as the Pelicans take on the Charlotte Hornets. That is next Thursday here in the Smoothie King Center. All fans will receive a custom Pelicans sneaker keychain at the gates through tip-off, courtesy of AmeriHealth Caritas. For more information on all themes and giveaways, visit pelicans.com/promotions. Todd Graffanini, John DeShazian with you here atop section 112 in the Smoothie King Center. Alden McKing, Haggard on our statistician. Aaron Summers courtside. Gus and Joe in the studio. We head to the second, 39-24 Los Angeles.
Well, Todd, it ain't rocket surgery. One team's 9 of 14 from 3, the other's 4 of 16. One team's 13 of 23 from the field, the other 9 of 27. Making and missing.
I don't have anything else for you, JD.
I mean, that's all I can give you.
No, I mean, you turned it over 4 times. They've turned it over 3, but you don't have any points off the turnovers because of said misses.
Yes.
All right, we'll start the second. Richardson, Daniels, Marshall, Hayes, and Murphy for the Pels. Gabriel, Reeves, Schroeder, Hachimura, as Wenyon going to go in and hang and lay it in from a feed up top by D'Angelo Russell.
Yeah, Dyson Daniels turned him loose defensively. I think he was expecting the rotation to come over. Rotation comes late, and he gets a reverse layup.
41-24. Now Hayes handed off to Josh Richardson, floated up to Jackson, who catches it late. Another bad lob. And did Jackson land out of bounds, or what they call it? Travel?
I think he tipped it out of bounds. The good defense forced that because if the pass had been on time, that's going to be a dunk. But because he had to hold it and double clutch it, he couldn't get it to him.
Wenyon, beautiful Euro. And then Trey Murphy says, "Get out of here, Wenyon." Block shot.
Well, you need a double team, and that's how you get to it.
Murphy kick it to Richardson. Euros into the paint.
Oh,
Bounce
nice.
feed to Jackson. Shovels to Richardson. Left wing. One-on-one with Reeves. A lot of contact. Throws it up. That's a prayer off the glass and answered in the box. 41-26.
Every now and then you get a little cracked glass help.
D'Angelo Russell, 9 points in the first quarter. Pop another 3. Front iron, no good. Tipped up by Wenyon. No, got it again. And I tell you, he's on the deck. More hustle, but we got a break because Gabriel threw it out of bounds, sideline right.
Lakers averaged less than 10 offensive rebounds a game, which is 19th in the league. And they are just feasting on the offensive glass right now. Might not be getting taxed, but they're getting their hands on the ball and getting second chance opportunities. And you got to slow that down.
All right, Hayes, they're not even guarding him. Hands it off to Richardson, drives in, kick it to Najee, left wing three. Front arm. Rebound to Wenyen Gabriel. Pels are 4 of 17 from 3.
This is the defense the Pels are going to see. I mean, some guys are going to be allowed to shoot, and some guys are going to be crowded.
Rui Hachimura one-on-one with Ingram, pops a 10-footer and a late whistle on BI. So Ingram just checked in, and Hachimura, let's see, not much there.
Oh, did he get him on the wrist?
Maybe. Maybe. So Rui, 4th year out of Gonzaga. Now, they got him pre-trade deadline. They did. It was very, under the carpet type of move. Trade deadline was on February 9th. Well, they got Hachimura almost right after we were in D.C. And we saw him with the Wizards, and then they picked him up.
Got him for a song.
Yeah.
I mean,
for
he
nothing,
wanted out.
They gave him Kendrick Nunn.
Yeah, he wanted out, and they accommodated it.
Got both free throws, 43-26. I mean, Pels got to do something here. Najee left corner 3, nearly an air ball. And Daniels got the weak side rebound, poked out of bounds, and that's going to be a foul on D'Angelo Russell.
That's 4 for 18 on threes.
Like I said, I think we used up our quota against Portland, unfortunately. It's just, it is so hard for this team to back up a good shooting night with another one.
It is.
I mean, that's just the facts.
It is.
So Hayes handed off to Ingram, drives into the paint. He got bumped by Hachimura. Ingram throws it up, no good. Back tapped out by Najee, but it goes right to Dennis Schroeder. He's got to wait for help. Front court left. Pels are now 32% from the floor. Hachimura double left of the lane. Kick it out to Schroeder, pop a left wing 3. That's a brick. Rebound, Wenyen Gabriel. Outfought Jackson Hayes. Now to Beasley for 3. You heard the result.
4 second chance points. I mean,
Pels are getting beat every way you can get beat.
I mean, our monitor says 4 offensive rebounds. It feels like twice that.
46-26. There's a long way to go in this game. Richardson for 3. That's no good. Rebound Hachimura. Yep. Up the floor. Schroeder.
Plenty of time.
Splits defenders. Kick it to Beasley. How about another one? Yep. Right wing. Timeout Willie Green.
As I said, plenty of time. You don't want to be in this position, obviously, because you expend an untold amount of energy digging out of a 23-point hole.
It is a 10-2 second quarter for the Los Angeles Lakers. By the way, Malik Beasley has 12 games this year with at least 5 threes. He is well on his way tonight. As a matter of fact, he just hit it in the second quarter. He's 5 for 6, 15 points. 8:47 left in the half. Lakers 49, Pelicans 26. Gus Cattingill with the scoreboard update when we come back on the Pelicans Radio Network.
This basketball season, turn dunks into dollars with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the New Orleans Pelicans. Right now, new customers can tip off the season with a no-sweat first bet, up to $1,000 back in free bets if you don't win. So Pelicans fans, see for yourself why FanDuel is America's #1 sportsbook. Download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and sign up to get started with your no-sweat first bet up to $1,000. 21 and over and present in Louisiana, permitted parishes only. First online real money wager only. Refund issued as non-withdrawable free bet that expires in 14 days. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. If you or anyone you know has a gambling problem and wants help, call 1-877-770-STOP.
Mid-City Smiles is proud to be the official dental care provider of the New Orleans Pelicans. Located in the heart of New Orleans, Mid-City Smiles specializes in family dentistry, dental implants, cosmetic procedures, and is recognized as the leading area provider of Invisalign. Dr. Mark Anderson and his team invite you to visit their state-of-the-art office and become part of the Mid-City Smiles family. Call 485-6575 or visit midcitysmiles.com today. We create winning smiles.
At Oxnard, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Oxnard Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Our team of orthopedic and sports medicine specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Oxnard Andrews Institute. Long live you. For more information, visit oxnard.org/sportsmedicine.
From local town councils to Capitol Hill, agents who are realtors are standing up for what's right. We're here protecting property rights, here advocating for the issues that affect our neighborhoods, here championing fair and equitable housing for all. Because we are realtors, bound by a code of ethics, driven to serve our communities. We're here for it all, here for you. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors. That's who we are.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard. Here's Gus Kattengell.
Spurs lead the Magic by 10. Thunder trail by 5. A full scoreboard coming up next.
All right, thanks, Gus. 8:40 to go, second quarter. Lakers look like they're on a mission tonight. Pels are down 23 here. Ingram, Richardson, Valanciunas, Marshall, and McCollum on the floor. Richardson, left side jumper. That's no good. And rebound, D'Angelo Russell.
You can't get more open.
Beasley for 3. Number 6 for Malik Beasley. We got to check career highs because he's feeling it.
Oh, you better find him immediately.
6 for 7 is Beasley from 3. He's got 18 points. 52-26. Jonas, 10-footer, good. Baseline right. Valanciunas now with 4. 52-28. Schroeder, Hachimura, Russell, Gabriel, and Beasley. 3-ball Wenyon. No. Why would he take a shot? Give it to Beasley. If you're the Lakers,
absolutely.
He can't miss. Ingram. He's had a less than memorable return to the lineup to this point. 3-ball on the way. That's a little too short. Rebound Hachimura. Ingram now 1 for 5 from the floor and 0 of 2 from 3. Now Schroeder got
That's the way
3.
it is. You get a deflection.
Yep.
Schroeder recovers it. He's got an open alley to the bucket for a wide open layup.
Now Ingram got
and one
contacted. They're going to count that bucket.
Yes, they are.
By Hachimura.
I didn't think they would or should.
Wow.
But we'll take it.
All right, Jones and Murphy and Richardson and Marshall out. Josh Richardson was very aggressive offensively. Problem is, he was 2 for 6 from the floor, but again, he's got a lot of company. Pels are at 33.3%, 12 of 36. And here's another thing. We've attempted 23s.
20.
That's fantastic.
20.
Well, until you see the makes. 4 for 20. They are 12 for 20. Slight difference. 6 of those coming from Malik Beasley. 54-31. 7:05 left in the second. Beasley, jump feed to Anthony Davis, who just checked in. We got a whistle away from the ball. And we're going to have a foul.
I think that's CJ on the hold against Beasley on the cut. Beasley gives it up. They challenge the jumper. He was going to travel. He dumps it to AD, and CJ grabbed him on the cut to the basket.
Second on McCollum, second team of the second quarter. So Schroeder going to inbound sideline right to the left of the Pels bench. Big crowd here. They have been rendered moot, other than the bandwagoners in the Laker jersey. As Russell goes down left side of the lane, thought Schroeder was in the right corner. Nobody home, out of bounds into the Pelicans bench. That is turnover number 5 for the Lakers. And shades of Oklahoma City, JD. 5 turnovers forced, nary a point.
Yeah, you got to take advantage of it. You got to do something to make life a little bit easier here.
Ingram got a pick from Valanciunas, got Hachimura up on the air, and then misses the mid-range. Rebound, Trey Murphy. Going to back it out to McCollum, right corner 3. You can't make this stuff up. No good. Weak side rebound, Anthony Davis. Beasley, get it right corner. Hachimura for 3. Absolutely. 57-31.
Well,
back into the front court. Murphy behind the back, one-on-one with Davis. Skip pass, Herb, left corner, 3. Good. So Herb's got 2 of the 5 threes tonight. And 9 points for Jones. He is the Pelicans' leading scorer. I don't say that very often.
Yeah. You don't expect Herb to be your three-point source.
No. 57-34. Russell bump, kick it to Davis in the corner. Up top shooter. Ball movement is spectacular. Hachimura for a left angle 3, good.
Oh, they just got built in rotation.
Yep.
There's nothing they can do.
No. Tell you what, what's the Lakers' high for 3 in a ball game this year? Because they're well on their way. Murphy in the lane, floats it up, too strong. Tipped up Jonas, no, actually hit the rim. Comes off a shin, a Lakers shin. That should be Pelicans ball. It should be Pelicans ball. That came off a Laker.
That looks to be a bit of confusion.
All right, Austin Reeves is. They cannot give that back to the Lakers.
I believe that's exactly what's happening because I see Jonas Valanciunas.
That went off of Hachimura's foot. Jonas didn't touch it. That went off of Beasley's foot. Jonas did not touch that ball. I mean, I'm up here. How do they miss that? You got anything for me? Pels close on a 26-10 run. 1 quarter to go. LA 98, New Orleans 75 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
Here's what you missed on Give and Go.
Memphis Grizzlies are doing it the right way, especially publicly. It doesn't mean that conversations aren't being had behind closed doors. First, we're going to support Ja Morant. Yeah, he made a mistake. He made a couple mistakes. We deal with those mistakes. We deal with those errors and those shortcomings, and we move on.
Give and Go with Rick Kamla and Antonio Daniels. 1 to 4 p.m. Eastern, weekdays on Sirius XM NBA Radio, Channel 86, and the SXM app. The NFL clock is ticking towards the start of a new league year. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern.
Touchdown! Jimmy Garoppolo!
And NFL Radio is with you every step of the way with the latest news and transactions for all 32 teams.
I am going to enjoy this free agency process.
Find out which players will be signing deals with your favorite team in hopes of bringing home the Lombardi Trophy.
You are a contender for the Super Bowl.
Follow Free Agency on NFL Radio, Channel 88, and the SXM app.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year, Sam Mitchell, every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
From goal-scoring marvels
let's go with the hat trick!
to midfield maestros,
What a stunning goal from Kevin De Bruyne!
budding superstars,
Vinicius, the man, arise!
and international icons,
Messi! Oh, my!
all eyeing Europe's most coveted trophy. Follow their journey, the UEFA Champions League knockout stage. Hear all the top matches on SiriusXM FC 157 and streaming on the SXM app.
Never win again fan, a here for the tailgate fan, or a first one through the gates fan. SeatGeek not only makes buying and selling tickets easier than ever before, they've made just about everything else easier too. So whether you're a here every week fan or a haven't been here in years fan, SeatGeek has you covered. Download the SeatGeek app today. SeatGeek, your ticket to great Saints seats.
Well, we go to the fourth quarter. Todd Gravitini, John Deshazier with you. Aaron Summers courtside, 98-75. Lakers jumped out to a 14-0 lead and have not looked back, even though the Pelicans outscored Los Angeles 35-23 in the third. Josh Richardson's taking a technical free throw and, of course, misses it.
Assistant coach Phil Handy picked it up on the bench.
But it doesn't matter because you don't make the free throw.
What could he possibly have been fussing about?
I don't know, but I have another. Again, this is nothing against Josh Richardson, who's a pretty good free throw shooter at 86%. But why isn't Trey Murphy taking that?
Things that make you go, I mean, you're talking about the fifth best shooter in the league.
Murphy for three. Good. Right angle. Right now, quietly, it's down to 20.
Well, this is one of those games where right now you just play as hard as you can.
Trey just stole the inbounds and then threw it right back to Beasley.
Play as hard as you can. See if you can get back on track.
So Beasley, who had 7 threes by halftime and 21 points. Get it to Schroeder. Schroeder drives on Murphy. Off the glass, no. Rebound, Wenyen Gabriel. He's out working everybody.
We can't keep Wenyen out of there.
Puts it up and in. Wenyen Gabriel now with 6 points and 7 rebounds.
And it feels like all of them offensive. I mean, we can't keep him out.
Najee right corner three. Splash. So the Pels now have 10 made threes. And it's 100-81. Hey, cut it below 20.
Yeah, you got to keep playing and see if you can do the things that hopefully you're accustomed to doing that can maybe, knock wood, get this thing down to 10 or so.
Now Reed's got a pick from Gabriel and a reach in on CJ.
Yeah.
Easy call. So McCollum picks up his fourth. McCollum's got 7 points tonight. And 3 of 12 from the floor, 1 of 8 from distance. McCollum actually has been pretty good offensively the last few games, but and still battling that thumb. But he's just played through it. He has had nights like this. in the last couple of months. Beasley weaves through traffic, got it to Jared Vanderbilt for three. That's a brick. Reeves just took the rebound away from Najee Marshall. And then Larry Nance shoves Reeves out of bounds. And it's a foul on Larry Nance. To say that can't happen is the understatement of the century. How do you let Austin Reeves take that away from you?
I refuse to say being outworked again because I feel like I've run it in the ground. So, I mean, want the ball, attack the ball. But because that's what Austin Reeves did. He attacked that rebound.
Pels are being out-rebounded 45-34. Now Beasley, deep three right side, air ball, shot clock violation. Pretty good defense there by Najee, who atoned for the non-rebound. I tell you, Darvin Ham doesn't want to look at the clock.
No.
The Lakers are playing, well, like garbage.
Well, he's got Anthony Davis coming back.
Yeah,
he just wants his team to finish it out right, too.
Exactly. Pels down 19. CJ. Pick and roll with Najee. And now Najee found his way in the left corner. He's going to drive it on Wayne. He's got bumped. Where's the foul? My goodness. Shot no good. Rebound Gabriel. You hear the fans' reaction. Beasley. And that's an offensive foul on Gabriel. So, little makeup call right there.
Yep. They're giving a lot of verticality defensively in this one, where guys are challenging at the rim and they're not making that call.
In case you're wondering, Wenyon does have one career double-double. Now, he's got 6 points and 8 rebounds tonight. My partner just shaking his head.
And not in a good way.
If you only knew, folks, this is number one in the Wenyon Gabriel fan club over here. McCollum, that's a tough jumper. Rebound, though, Jackson Hayes puts it back up. That's not close.
He put it back up too quick. He had time. He lost track of time.
181 still. Now Davis going to work. Spin left, throws it up. No. Tipped up McCollum, got the rebound. Richardson leaked out. We didn't see him, but now Murphy left side. Crosses over Beasley, lost the dribble, maintained it. And up top, Najee. Marshall, right side, crosses over Schroeder. Euros in, floats it up and in.
Najee doing what Najee does, and it's down to 17.
I will not get excited until it gets under 10.
Okay. Well, it was making Google eyes at 40.
Yeah. Well, it was 40 at one point. Now Reeves
Reeves turned it over.
He did. Schroeder, no look over to Vanderbilt, sideline right. Pop a three. That is way ugly. Rebound Murphy. 8:20 to go. Najee. You score here, they might have to take another timeout. McCollum for three up top, halfway down and out. Oh, it's been that kind of a night for CJ.
Right there.
Beasley. Weaves through, held, and won. So that's a 5-point swing. And McCollum commits the foul. Boy, that would have made it a little interesting there.
Yeah.
McCollum, if he knocks that three down, that would have made it 100-86. Notice I say woulda. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Didn't.
Well, at no point in this game have the Lakers felt pressured.
No.
They haven't felt any force.
It was 14-0 to start.
They jumped out the gate, and they really haven't looked back.
No, the closest it was what, 10? It got
10.
to 10.
Yeah, it got down to 10.
32-22. That's as close as the Pelicans have been. Running floater, McCollum in the lane. 103-85, 7:50 to go. So the Lakers just, again, trying to keep the clock rolling. And did Darvin Ham just call a timeout? We had a whistle. Why did they blow the whistle?
Waving it off.
Nobody called a timeout.
Yeah, I think they thought
the inadvertent. Yeah, Darvin Ham said, don't stop the clock.
Yeah.
We don't need that.
Darvin Ham
inbound
would petition for a running clock right now.
So Reeve going to inbound it to Davis, who's got 28 and 14. 30-second double-double. And now we got a foul.
Yeah.
on Jackson Hayes. That is the fourth team foul of the fourth quarter. The Lakers have nada. Playing the greatest defense in the history of basketball.
Yeah, you up 35-40, though. What you got to defend? You just want to par out. You just want to keep the clock running. I mean, the only foul that I can think of right now
was
is
Wanyans.
Is the Wanyans.
Yeah. Inbound to Davis, fall away dotted line, over 3 defenders, no good. Najee got the rebound away from Jared Vanderbilt. Can the Pelicans make it respectable? McCollum starts, stops, drives in, leans in, and then Davis blocks the shot. But we've got a reach in on Jared Vanderbilt, who just picked up his 5th.
That's it.
John Ireland was a soothsayer, man.
Yeah. He knows his team and his players.
All right, so CJ McCollum at the free throw line. First one is good. Let's go down Aaron Summers.
Todd, despite this disparity in the score here and the Pelicans being down for the entirety of the game, the bench has still been involved. They're still sitting there clapping their hands. The one that's doing the most work on the bench is Herb Jones. He clearly wants to be back in this ball game. He is up and down and clapping, encouraging the guys on the court. So while they definitely have shown signs of frustration at times, they're still trying to motivate each other and really fight back in this game.
All right, thanks, Aaron. And look, Herb has been the best guy on the court for New Orleans tonight. 20 points, 7 rebounds, 30 minutes.
Had not been close. He's the guy who has had the energy that everybody else needed.
103-87, 7:10 to go as McCollum got them both. Again, you need about 20 more stops. Schroeder, no look to Vanderbilt. He hit the bottom of the rim on a reverse layup, but as it's gone all night long, even though you make a play defensively, somehow, some way it ends up in a Laker hand. And this time it's Anthony Davis. Looked like Najee stripped him clean, but they're going to call a reach in on Marshall.
Yeah, that's what Najee's saying.
But Anthony Davis had position.
Yeah. Vanderbilt actually could have handed it to him for a dunk.
So AD, a couple of free throws away from 30. And he's a really good free throw shooter as well. He's at 80%.
AD up to at least 6 offensive rebounds in this one.
So Davis, good. Now his 16th 30-point game of the season.
And again, this is one of the worst offensive rebounding teams in the league. That's feasting.
15 offensive rebounds. Trey, right corner 3. Well, he's starting to find it after a very slow start. And now he's got 4 made threes.
Anybody who can get in the rhythm down the stretch of this one will take, because you got a not a quick turn, but you've got a team that you got to be playing. Oh goodness!
Davis tripped. I mean, I don't know what the fans are looking like.
Yeah, is that going to be Jackson?
Jackson Hayes tripped him. I mean, it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
I don't know what people are looking at.
Well, I mean, people are frustrated because the game's not going their way, and that's a trip. That is a trip. I mean, I don't know what they want the officials to call on that one.
I saw that as it happened. I didn't need to see the replay. In any event, we're over the limit. It's going to be free throws for Anthony Davis when we come back. 6:32 to go from the Smoothie King Center. The Pels have actually trimmed it to 15, 105-90. Gus with a scoreboard after this on the Pelicans Radio Network.
It's time for tip-off with basketball in the BetRivers Sportsbook app. Bet same-game parlays where you can combine different bets from the same game for even bigger payouts and more action. Add our award-winning customer service, and it's nothing but net. BetRivers Sportsbook app and basketball. It's a whole new game.
Must be 21 plus. Available in Louisiana only. Void where prohibited. Terms and conditions apply. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Offered in partnership with Bossier Casino Venture Incorporated. DBA Margaritaville Resort Casino.
Hey, basketball fans, ready to score some cash back? Tip off your shopping trips with the Ibana app or browser extension and get cash back on groceries and more. Start with Ibotta to find offers at hundreds of your favorite retailers, from grocery and home improvement to sporting goods and apparel. Then shop as usual in store or online. The average Ibotta user earns $150 a year. Download the free app or browser extension and start earning cash back today. Ibotta, cash back made easy. Ibotta is a proud sponsor of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Hey Pelicans fans, a new era of fan loyalty and rewards is here with Socios.com. Are you ready to be more than a fan? At Socios.com, we have partnered with the world's greatest sports organizations to give fans the chance to engage and be rewarded by their favorite teams. Your loyalty should be recognized, and Socios.com is committed to rewarding and rallying fans with tickets, exclusive experiences, and more. Discover more at Socios.com and follow us at SociosUSA on Twitter. Socios.com. Be more than a fan.
Don't put off getting your oil change, New Orleans. Take 5 Oil Change, a proud partner of the Pelicans, is faster than you think. There's no appointment needed and no waiting room. Yep, you heard that correctly. Take 5 is so fast, you don't even have to get out of your car. You can take advantage of Take 5's fast, friendly, and simple service at any of their locations across Louisiana. And remember, at Take 5, you stay in your car because they're faster than you think. That means you won't even have time to show off your three-point shot.
Welcome back to Pelicans basketball. Let's check tonight's NBA scoreboard. Here's Gus Kattengell.
Well, the last scoreboard update at halftime graph, the Nets were leading the Thunder. OKC now leading 96-89, 9:58 left in the fourth. Spurs leading the Magic 117-106. Still to play, the Suns and Trailblazers. We'll have that on Pelicans OT.
All right, thanks, Gus. Yeah, that update didn't help. Oklahoma said Pels are going to be in 12th place after tonight as Davis makes the free throw. And Oklahoma City, I tell you, they are going to be a problem moving forward.
Well, they got to do
youngest team in the league.
I mean, they got to do SGA. I mean, they got a real dude.
Well, Davis makes both free throws. He's got 32. Najee for 3. Rounding out, Marshall is now 1 for 5 from 3. 107-90, 6:10 to go. Pels have taken 41 threes tonight. Made 11, 26.8%. Russell for 3. Short. I mean, the Lakers, after their 15 threes in the first half, they've made 2 in the second half. Murphy. And it's a Najee. Kick it to Ingram. Drives into the paint. Show and go.
Oh, yeah.
Lefty layup. Good, boy. Beautiful move by B.I.
He gave Anthony Davis whiplash as AD whipped ahead looking for the pass.
Jackson was to his right. Man, that was a beauty. So Ingram now with 18, 6 and 6. Najee with a deflection out of bounds on a bad pass by Russell. Again, the Lakers are limping to the finish line here.
They're spewing oil.
Well, when you get up by 40, you can afford to do it.
Yeah, the Pels had to have a transmission repair in the first half, so you can leak a little oil.
Now Reeves, bounce feed. There's Ingram to steal it. Tip to Nance. 5:15 to go. You're down 15. This would be the miracle of miracles. Ingram pops one from 10. He's down and he's feeling it.
Look, there's time.
No question.
There is time.
I mean, it's got to be puckering on the Laker bench right now. 107-94 with 5 minutes to go. They miss here, we score again.
Yeah, Pels fool around to get this to 10, and they're going to feel it.
Oh, Herb with a steal.
Give it up.
Get it up. Oh, goodness gracious.
Herb with a foul right there,
Oh, my
I think.
goodness gracious.
Herb with a foul. Yeah. D'Angelo Russell deflected the pass, and Herb grabbed him to prevent the turnover.
Unbelievable.
And that's a 2-on-1 that gets thwarted. That's a good deflection, and Herb grabbed it.
Trey Murphy had leaked out. That is, well, I hope Herb's okay. Remember, he might have twisted something earlier in the game. Let's go down to Aaron Summers. I mean, you talk about a change of fortune. Let's quickly go down to Aaron Summers.
Yeah, during that foul right there, Herb Jones came up limping a little bit. He rolled his right ankle. The player rolled on top of the right ankle, caused him to roll it. He looked like he's able to shake it off, but we'll just try to keep an eye on that.
All right, Aaron. Thank you. Boy, oh boy. You get a steal and a run out, and not only do you turn it over, as McCollum misses a three, not only do you turn it back over, you give up 2 free throws, and then Jones might have injured himself in the process. 109-94, timeout Darvin Ham, who just can't wait for this game to end.
It has slowed to a crawl. He just wants the clock running.
Yep.
He has seen his team play a brand of basketball in the second half that is unbecoming.
We'll keep checking on Herb here during the timeout. Final media timeout. They're trickling towards the exits in a game that has long since been over. 4:28 to go. Los Angeles 109, New Orleans 94 on the Pelicans Radio Network.
The NFL clock is ticking towards the start of a new league year. Tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern.
Touchdown! Jimmy Garoppolo!
And NFL Radio is with you every step of the way with the latest news and transactions for all 32 teams.
I am going to enjoy this free agency process.
Find out which players will be signing deals with your favorite team in hopes of bringing home the Lombardi Trophy.
You are a contender for the Super Bowl.
Follow Free Agency on NFL Radio, Channel 88, and the SXM app.
Experience the excitement of the men's and women's NCAA basketball tournaments on Sirius XM. And the SXM app. And he got it! Oh my goodness gracious! To find Westwood One's coverage, visit SiriusXM.com/sports.
He hit it!
And throughout March, college basketball's winningest coach analyzes all the matchups on Basketball and Beyond with Coach K.
I'm geeked up about it.
Hear Basketball and Beyond with Coach K, Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 5 Eastern on College Sports Radio, Channel 84.
Which NFL stars are joining new teams?
Is he going to find a situation that's better than the one that he's already in?
And who is staying home? Sirius XM NFL Radio has free agency covered. Big moves.
Derek Carr, now a member of the New Orleans Saints.
Big deals.
Geno Smith has signed a 3-year contract to stay with the Seahawks.
And our experts will break them all down.
You can get guys young that play a lot.
Follow free agency on NFL Radio, Channel 88, and on the SXM app.
Hey everybody, I'm James Hinchcliffe.
And I'm Alexander Rossi, and we're the hosts of Off Track with Hinch and Rossi.
As two friends who have a collective 18 years of experience driving an IndyCar and 1 season of experience on Dancing with the Stars, we know what it takes to be successful on and off the track or dance floor.
That's why each week we will give you a peek behind the front curtain and tell you what life is really like for professional IndyCar drivers and second place finishers on dancing television shows.
Download Off Track with Hinch and Rossi on the SXM app, available with all of our trials and popular plans, or subscribe wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, this is Brian Geltzeiler. Wake up early with me in 2007 NBA Coach of the Year, Sam Mitchell, every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 a.m. Eastern as we break down everything NBA on Channel 86.
On the arc of the sprinklers, here's to the legends that fill the driveways of America. From the fans of the game to the Kia Telluride X Pro, the MVPs in horse to the ones in horsepower. Here's to the legends of the driveway. Kia is the official vehicle of the New Orleans Pelicans.
Kia. Movement that inspires.
All right, 4:23 to go. As Lakers basketball, they're up 109-94. They inbounded to Davis. And Brandon Ingram reaches in and fouls Anthony Davis.
He gave him a shoulder chuck on the cross, and it was unnecessary. Just hit him to hit him. And they're in the bonus, so he misses the first free throw, but you're giving them scoring opportunities.
First miss of the night for Anthony Davis from the line. He is now 9 of 10. The Lakers are 16 of 19. The Pelicans are 11 of 18, 61%. Ball ain't going in the hole tonight. Anyway. Davis goes 1 of 2. He's got 33 points and 16 rebounds. And now we turn it over. Austin Reeves going to go coast to coast. He got fouled by McCollum.
2 guys together. And you got to see this. The pass hit one of them. Austin Reeves just split both of them. Comes up with the turnover. CJ fouls on the fast break, but just a concentration lapse.
So New Orleans turns it over for the 12th time. Pels have actually turned them over 17 times. However, points off turnovers, 17 now for the Lakers, 11 for the Pelicans. It's hard to imagine.
I mean, we saw this against OKC.
No doubt.
The exact same recipe, but the Pels turned them over and couldn't score off the turnovers.
So Reeves with the 2 free throws. He's in double figures now with 11. That's 5 straight games in double figures for Austin Reeves. 112.94, 4 minutes to go. Ingram left block, picked up by Vanderbilt, who's got 5 fouls. Gonna back him down, running floater down for Ingram. At least Ingram's starting to find his sea legs here.
He really has gotten the better of Vanderbilt in this one. Now, of course, the scoreboard doesn't agree with that, but that one-on-one individual matchup, he's been pretty successful against Vanderbilt. 22 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists.
112.96. Russell. Foul by Herb.
Yeah, that's a foul. That's a foul. Why are you reaching right here?
Didn't have to.
No. And Herb, one of the better defenders in the league, but he's trying to come over that screen by Anthony Davis, and he gets both hands on D'Angelo Russell.
Well, we didn't know it at the time, but the first possession of the ball game, Valanciunas wins the tip. Pels run an offensive set for Trey Murphy, who had a beautiful catch and shoot 3. I mean, you talk about a quick release. He touched it. That ball was up from the left wing. He missed it. Lakers go back the other way. D'Angelo Russell hits a 3. And JD, that was the ball game.
They were off to the races.
That was it.
Yeah, they were off to the races. And then Malik Beasley got hot like somebody put him in fish grease and made 7 threes in the first half. Now, he hadn't made one since then.
No, the Lakers have 2 made threes in the second half.
Yeah, 2 of 12, but haven't needed to even think about shooting them.
Not when you're up by 40 and on cruise control. By the way, a timeout was called. So you've got 3:29 left in the ball game. And New Orleans down 113-96. So this is going to be a costly defeat for New Orleans because, again, as we talked about in the top, this game was so important for tiebreaker purposes. Now the Lakers will have you in that department. They're going to win the season series 3-1. And I keep going back to that November 2nd game in LA on that Tuesday night. Actually, it was a Thursday night. And you had that game in hand. And Dyson Daniels was at the free throw line, up 3 with 1.4 seconds left. All he had to do was make 1 free throw. He missed them both. They called timeout. They advance it, and they throw that ridiculous cross-court pass to Matt Ryan in the right corner, who throws up a prayer, nothing but net. They win it in overtime, and little did we know, that game is going to cost the Pelicans a tiebreak.
Now think about this. Larry Nance says every game from here on out is a must-win, correct?
Yep, running right-hander off the window is in for McCollum.
This looked like a team that came out with the required energy for that kind of statement. I mean, we just, 2 of the last 3, let's throw out the Dallas game, the first game of the home state. 2 of the last 3 have been this.
Nance with a steal. Bad pass from Reeves. McCollum front court. Drives in. Cut off by Russell. Shovels it to Murphy. He'll go in. Hanging a finger roll over the front iron. 114-100. Yeah, no, I mean, what can you say? And again, we were just kind of, I wouldn't say afraid, but concerned as, boy, that's a beautiful backdoor cut from Jared Vanderbilt. Nobody near him. That's a great pass from Russell, and Ingram denied the dunk.
That's all Anthony Davis. Anthony Davis is rolling to the hoop. Brandon Ingram has eyes on AD, and Jarrett Vanderbilt cut baseline behind him to pick up that foul.
But, you know, you go to the post game of OKC on Saturday night. Energy, intensity, it's just you don't want to hear that. Well, because like you said when we were talking about it in the first half, JD, we've heard that too many times since the All-Star break.
Well, Willie Green could step to the podium and literally say, well, what you want me to do? Because they've got to put it out there. I mean, talk is cheap. Talk is the cheapest thing you can do.
Herb coast to coast got blocked by AD at the rim.
And AD working almost a 30-20.
Yeah. 116, 100, 2:15 to go, folks. It wasn't as close. The Lakers allowed it to get close because they were literally, they hit the button in the car, cruise control. 3-ball Reeves. Good. Barely rippled the net. Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves, like Austin Powers. Step back and bust it right over Brandon Ingram.
That is their 18th made three of the ball game. And Reeves has 14. Now McCollum in deep. Get it to Trey. Hesitates, drives in, and throws it down right baseline as Anthony Davis moved out of the way of that.
Yeah, that ain't even a business decision. That's keep the clock running.
Exactly.
Decision.
So Murphy with 20. Backing up the 41-point effort. So that's Trey's 11th 20-point game of the year. Now Davis, bear hugged by Larry Nance, and now AD goes into a catcher's crouch. That is the last thing Darvin Ham wanted to see in a game. Quite frankly, Davis shouldn't be on the floor. Those guys should have been off the floor 5 minutes ago.
He should have been off the floor a while ago. Winion Gabriel probably should have been out there because Winion's been wearing him out on offensive glass.
Here comes their bench, but they're a couple minutes too late.
Yeah, there's nothing good that can happen for Anthony Davis in these last 3-4 minutes.
So Lonnie Walker the fourth, who, by the way, had a big game. As a matter of fact, his best game of the year was that awful game I just talked about on November 2nd. What do you have that night? 28 and 5 threes. I mean, they're bringing in a completely different five.
Line change.
There's more than a line change.
Yeah.
So Max Christie, Lonnie Walker the fourth, Winion Gabriel, Devon Reed. Well, Davis has to stay out there to make the free throw. Hachimura is going to come in for AD.
Oh, a little homecoming for Winion, too. Who can forget his stint with the Pelicans?
Did not see the tribute video.
I think it got lost in the shuffle.
They could have played it in between free throws.
And had time left.
So the Lakers, after the 2 free throws by Anthony Davis, I just want to make sure everybody's sitting down here.
Oh.
My partner might not make it.
Oh, gosh.
The Lakers just made their 16th free throw of the fourth quarter. Heavens to Betsy, as my grandmother used to say.
Betsy ain't got nothing to do with this.
I mean, that's old school. That was my mom's mom.
Yeah, that's, my goodness, 16 made free throws in the quarter. Look, man,
94 seconds left. Like I said, folks, if we weren't laughing, we'd be crying because this was not a game in any stretch of the imagination. 121-102.
We did,
and it wasn't that close.
You don't expect to see this. You just didn't expect to see it.
No, you got a sellout crowd in here, ready to go. Huge game, and, man, it was just a big disappointment.
I mean, if you'd have told me this morning, I'd have been like, well, hey, they might not win the game, but it's going to be competitive. At no point, 14-0 out the gate.
And quickly.
And it felt like it was no closer than that the whole time. I mean, the Bills pulled 10, but it didn't. At no point did this game feel good.
Yeah, I mean, in 3 minutes and 16 seconds into the ball game, 3 minutes and 6 seconds. It was 14-0.
And they weren't missing anything.
No, they made everything. And the Pels missed everything, obviously, because they didn't score. All right, 1:20 to go. Dyson Daniels, feed it to Jackson. Drives in, finger roll with a right hand. 121 to 104. Hayes, first 2 points. All 5 starters in double figures for New Orleans now. 4 in double figures for the Lakers, including Reeves and Hachimura off the bench. 3-ball, Lonnie Walker the fourth, the former San Antonio Spurs, off the mark. Kyra Lewis in, along with Marshall, Richardson, Hayes, and Daniels. Najee drives in on Reed, and it's blocked out of bounds. It's going to be a foul on Devon Reed.
You know, this is so eerie, I almost don't want to say it. Pels 19 of 40 from 3 on Sunday. Lakers 18 of 39 tonight.
Really held Malik Beasley in check in the second half, if you want to pull some silver linings out. That man was on fire.
Yeah, he just cooled off completely.
Well, the entire team did. They only made 3.
Yeah, the second half was basically looking at the clock.
Yep, let's get out of here.
How can we keep it running?
Najee gets both free throws, 121-106.
You know, bus driver started up. We're going to be out of the shower quick.
Yeah, they got a quick flight to Houston. So this is working out swimmingly for the Lakers. The Pels will be in Houston this weekend, Friday, 7 o'clock, Sunday at 6, and I don't have to tell you the importance of those games. Hachimura, baseline left, jumper is good. He's been a really solid addition for them.
Yeah.
12 off the bench.
He's a guy who can start or come off the bench.
But that trade they got from the Utah Jazz is Najee misses a 3, rebound Jackson, stick back in to get the trio of Russell, Beasley, and Vanderbilt. That completely flipped their roster and the Lakers season because they were going nowhere fast.
Nowhere. And they got some guys who were good complementary pieces around Anthony Davis and LeBron James. They were a bad fit, an awful fit until they made that trade.
Well, that sound you just heard, thankfully, was the final horn, as this game is over. And the final score, the Los Angeles Lakers 123, the New Orleans Pelicans 108. The Lakers win the season series 3-1. So they've got the tie break, and any record down the stretch or after the 82 games are up, if you're tied with the Lakers, they will be ahead of you by tie break alone. This game was important, and the Lakers played like it, and the Pelicans just kind of limped out of the locker room. And the final results are not pretty, but that's the reality. And I'm very interested to see what Willie Green's going to say postgame.
Well, have you seen that movie with Brad Pitt in it, Burn After Reading?
I actually have not.
Burn this one as soon as you see any of the tape or any stats or anything else.
Well, now, JD, I know you're saying that, but do you?
Yeah.
Do you burn it?
There's no good that comes out of this. Now, on a back-to-back Saturday, we felt like, okay, the Pelicans were so embarrassed on Saturday that Sunday, maybe there's going to be a bounce back because they were so embarrassed. But you figure, okay, well, can they carry that momentum a day? And here we see the result. And again, Willie Green, there's only so much you can say as a coach. You can't. How are you going to coach a team? What are you going to coach them to do differently than shoot open threes and they're 11 to 43 on 3? So, I mean, there isn't a whole lot more that a staff can do other than put guys in position to score. And when they don't score, you kind of throw up your hands and say, well, what else is there to do?
It's interesting as well because the Pelicans, if you look at what's going on this season, we don't play again until Friday night. The Pelicans have 2 days off, and the Pelicans really have not played very well. You would think otherwise, but with 2 days off, the record has not been that good.
Yeah.
So, you almost would have rather come back and play tomorrow night.
Absolutely.
Again.
You want to get this taste out of your mouth as quickly as possible. I mean, the positive I will draw from this is Brandon Ingram got to work some soreness in. He'll get a chance to get himself back together, hopefully.